Hello there, and welcome to Backpack Hero. I figured for my day that I normally don't do Cobalt Core, I could do this game and introduce you guys to something new. And then yeah, as this is the first time I'm playing this game on the channel, I will do my best to explain the basic gameplay mechanics as I get through each run. Or as we keep going through. We're only doing one run today. But yeah. It's a roguelike, so each run is randomized. And yeah. You have combat encounters, and then each run is 9 different floors total. But yeah. You lose the run if your HP ever drops down to 0. And then you defeat an enemy if you ever drop that specific enemy's HP down to 0. Otherwise, you have energy, which you can use to spend on actions. So here, I used all my energy to kill off that bee, and now I am left with no energy and about to take 9 damage. However, I do have a consumable called a meal, where I get 2 extra energy. And that allows me to use my buckler twice to gain enough shield to just absorb the 9 damage. Okay. Yeah, not enough damage there. Okay. Just to end this fight. And then yeah, every so often you do get enough XP to gain a level, which allows you to put more items into your backpack. So one of the main limitations in this game is you only have so much room to put all your stuff in. And you can only take so many items as well. So yeah. Let's take care of this enemy in the corner. The machete is free, but I can only use it once per turn. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What does this do? Yeah, for now I'm just taking consumables to help me with any encounters while I try and get a build going. Two. It's pretty nice. I'm just able to get some extra defense for free. And yeah. Okay. Okay. Tasty fly, that's good to get more gold. And then I guess I can go for a spade cleaver in case that becomes relevant later on. I will pass on the flower pot, which does provide luck, which can be nice. And yeah, let's see what we get. Okay, potentially extra energy. At the very least, it is a legendary item that I can just sell. Okay, tasty fly. Okay. Um... Interesting. Curse Blade. This is pretty good. In fact, I will pick this up, as it does help take care of one of the biggest issues in this game, and that is defense. Just being able to get a bunch of extra defense automatically for free each turn is pretty good. Let's see here. I'm going to try and get something better for, what's it called? Still trying to think of what the, thing. Oh, the elite fight. There we go. That's what I'm trying to think of. Not needed. Okay. Key for any locked chest. And then just one extra shield is fine. And then in case I need healing. And then yeah, let's just take care of the elite fight while I still can. Here I'm actively choosing not to use the machete. That way I don't give our little friend here extra attack. Okay. I can attack once. I can do so twice. Okay. There we go. More shield is important. So, in case people are wondering why I grow the backpack in the way I do, I want one complete row for stuff like the glove, where I get more and more shield, depending on how much space is on the left. And then I want to go up and down just for any shoes I get and any helmets I gain as well. And then, yeah, at this point, I don't need the energy. I'll take the shiv instead. I guess I can forgo you for now. It's a little annoying, but I should live. You know what? I do have a chest there. I'm gonna get rid of this to take the fish, and that's purely for the luck that I get from it. It's a cursed chest. Okay. 2 gold. Okay. So yeah, we can try and do a cleaver build. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go through the other enemies just to level up before I do a another elite fight. There we go, some gold. Okay. Don't need you anymore. Yeah, I guess sources of defense is more important to me than anything. I don't care about magic. We are not doing a magic build right now. Oh, that might be a mistake. Let's not attack the guy that gets stronger the more damage they take. Yeah, that's why we don't do that. Stab, get that gold. I think... Yeah, let's just play it safe for now. Yes, attack, stab, stab, and extra coin. No, I'm just going to re-roll at this point. Yeah, I can use that. Okay. There we go. We can do poison. Defense. And then thorns is pretty good as well. Okay, and yeah, that's all of the items I can take. Okay, yeah, we're doing poison. Right, that's you. Okay, let's go visit our elite friend. Okay, not enough. Diamond Cleaver can take care of you. I forgot about the thorn spikes. Okay. So this is at 17 health. We want to drop you down further. Okay. Drops you down to 6. This is -3. One shiv is too much. I guess I can attack you, though. Okay. Shiv. And then Cleaver. You know what? I'm just going to wait this guy out. And then try to get something with the Cleaver to work out. 5 damage. 2 damage. And then 2 damage. It's a rare item. Okay, this is never getting used. That's not getting used. Nothing else there really matters. I guess I do have poison. I can take that. Not really helpful. That can be used against the boss. And then I will just cleanse my curses at floor 3. Hey, more stuff. Okay. Forge. Okay. Oh, they both still have poison left over. Okay. And there we go. Let's increase that a bit more. Oh, heck, we might not have enough gold for the curse thing, so finding ways around that is something we will have to do. You know what? 1 energy, and we have a lot of 1 tile big things, so we should be fine. And we do get more coins. Nice. Yeah, I guess I can remove you just for more selling potential. Never mind, I don't need cleavers at all. Okay, so every time I take a step, those numbers go down by 1, and then if they ever reach 0, I just lose access to them. Okay, that's weird. That is, lit up. And then, yep, I will reorganize to grab another cap, because that increases our scaling for defense. Okay. You'll say damage. Okay, that's interesting. Nothing too interesting for me to actually bother pursuing, but we don't need block. And you. Okay, this is a way I can get rid of a curse in case I get one. Okay, so I suppose I should explain. Sometimes enemies will give you hazards, which block you access to specific items or other abilities. Like, for example, because my idol is covered up, I no longer get that extra energy that I haven't been using at all so far. But once I do spend the energy to get rid of the Hex, I will start to get access to that energy again. Like there, it's no longer covered, so I get the extra energy. And then yeah, the item has to be completely covered for you to lose access. Yeah, just for healing, and then in case we need more. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Hopefully we get something small. We do. And then I'm going to immediately make a run for it. There we go. We no longer have the curse. Oh. This guy will steal your gold and then run away, so that's why I'm using my potion that would otherwise normally be saved for the boss. Okay, so with items that offer a blessing, they give you a really strong item that can only be used for that fight if you choose to use it. Let's see here, if you have any armor. Yeah, I think that's going to be an issue. It's a 0 cost. No, I'm actually going to take it. If I'm able to throw poison on it, it's just more scaling. Okay, Ring of Thorns is pretty nice. We'll pick that up. Here we go. There we go. Everything has poison that I use. We want to make sure we have this. And then, yeah, I'm slowly going to work my way up and move forward from there. Yeah, helmets get extra defense, so might as well take advantage of that. And nothing else here matters to me. Right, yeah, no poison. We don't really have room for anything, and nothing there improves what we have. Oh, chest. There we go. Okay. So, honey as a hazard is interesting because it anchors a item so you can't move it. Granted, what's underneath here is a glove I want on the far right side anyways, so it's not getting moved. Okay. Also, I've been meaning to use this. Okay, more shoes. Not too appealing. So yeah, I will keep on moving forward. Okay, Shiv, in case I get room for it, I will save that for later. Here, I'm just going right just for the XP. Okay, but yeah, since we are halfway through a run, I suppose I can explain how the current build works. So, the Archangel's armor gives you something called haste, and then for every one haste you have, you get that much extra shield whenever you, what's it called? Gain shield. So what's going on is I care about instances of gaining shield, because now this is, for shield normally +6. This is, again, another +6, another +6. This helmet here, normally it's only 1 shield, but because I have 6 haste, it's now 6 extra shield. And then, normally you do lose 1 haste at the end of each turn, but because I'm gaining 2 per turn, I'm gaining more and more haste over time. And then yeah, same thing with poison. You take 1 damage per poison you have. And then I'm just stacking it up a lot. Right? Yeah, it's adjacent weapons. No point in using this statue. No point in going overkill. Might as well get rid of the hazard that does nothing. And then we might win this turn. Low Bucker seems interesting because it's a 1 size shield. Same with Spicy Buckler. Leather helmet is better than hard hat. And nothing else here is important to me to gain. Oh, there we go. Gain poison. Gain poison. That's faster damage scaling. Nothing there matters. Okay, that's... I guess I'll add it to the machete just because that hits everyone. Okay, Lucky Rabbit will run away, and I want the 3 XP, in case it matters. I legitimately forgot Scratch was an option until I panicked upon seeing the rabbit. Oh, interesting. Don't need though. Don't need a metallic mask. Doesn't help. You though, you help with scaling. I'm not using the shield, so I can get rid of it. Nothing there is worth grabbing. Nothing there is also worth grabbing, so I won't risk the curse. Okay, this is fun. Okay. Three damage. Okay. Everyone's dying over there, so might as well move on to the next enemy. Interesting. Wait, Dagger? Oh, can only be used once. That is a shame. Well, I can at least do something with it. It's not like where you avoid using energy. Yeah, nothing worthwhile there. Nothing worthwhile there. Okay, we get to see what the mystery boss that I forgot to peek at. Elder Mage. This guy. Likes to summon a lot of minions. There we go. Now that the main guy died, everyone else runs away. And we don't take any damage. Not helpful. None of these are great. I'm willing to part with some armor just to sell it. You know what? We have excess energy. I am fine with going to the frozen core. Just because I can now use energy to deal with hazards. I care about XP more than gold. What do you have to offer? Poison? Nice. You know what? There's something I'm tempted to see, and if the Pure Dot works on the collar. It does not. Okay. There we go. Okay. So Frozen Mage doesn't do anything till you deal damage to them. So I'm just going to take care of this cultist first, and then I'm going to start dealing with the mages. Okay, apparently poison. Okay, poison does wake them up. Give makes the most sense. I have to give something up for that. I'll give up my hat for now, although I don't like it. Oh! Okay, both of these are kind of nice. There we go. Take money. Get a blade. And then this is where things get interesting for calculation-wise. Kind of have a lot already in terms of this. Yeah, that's all our defensive options. And we are now using more energy than we are spending. Cool. I had to sacrifice a fair bit of defense for it, but I'm kind of outscaling the entire enemy anyways. So yeah. Refresh the top row. Nothing there matters to me right now. No, we are not doing a cleaver build right now. Oh! I did not realize they had that on the hand. That's fine. We can take some damage. Just end turn. I already have done that. Haven't gone here. Nothing else really matters right now. nothing good for healing. Okay, we'll find a good place for the meditation idol sometime later. And then, yeah, for being able to remove poison is going to be nice for later in case if specific enemies start to become bothersome. We don't need curses. There we go. XP, we are 9 away. There we go. I'm going to take care of the living shadow first. That way this has time to scale. And we don't have to deal with other enemies. Nice, 3 more spaces for living doll. More luck rings would be nice. And then that is healing. Polar bear I think does the most damage. So we will target polar bear. Purely for the luck it adds. Okay, that helps remove some of the poison. Sells for a ton of money. And also sells for money, I guess. Money. Money. Good against the boss. Actually, I will leave that with the shop, because I can come back and buy it later. This is scary. need to deal with the gremlin. I just want to kill off one of these guys as soon as possible. It looks like I actually kind of can. Let's see here. And those two are going to go away. And next that just leaves the frozen mage that is no longer frozen. You should get stunned, you should get stunned. Let's hit everyone. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. One of those should do the trick. I honestly don't care too much about thorns. My main win con is legitimately just poison at this point in the game. Okay, we can do that. It's less armor, but we mostly care about sources of defense instead of actual defense. And then healing. Like I said, I don't care about thorns. I care more about my overall well-being. There we go. Now we will just heal over time. Okay. I'm pretty sure Rabbit is about to die anyways. Okay. Yes, let's work on next. Maybe it's better to work on the other cultist first. Downline cultist. Okay. Let's get get you dropped down. Okay. There we go, I can swap those two places around. You know, let's visit the shop. Let's see if there's anything that can help me. Block 25, and then acidic potion. Nothing for a... Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, we legitimately have 6 of these guys. Okay. Yeah, 72 damage in 1 potion. Pretty good in my opinion. Let's see here. Do I need 11 more damage? Yeah, I probably do. Machete? Three, 6. Oh, this is actually 8. 10. Okay. Hit you next. Okay. Machete, everyone. Stab you. Stab you. But we should have more than enough defense to take care of everyone. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to engage in a practice called sandbagging, where we just let the enemies play out their turns. And, yeah, we're going to do that just to heal HP. And there we go. Just like that, we healed almost back to full. Okay, where have I... Okay, we only have the one last combat encounter. And I forgot. This legitimately has nothing. Technically it has burn. Which is a different scaling, but it acts the same. Okay, no point on avoiding curses right now. Yeah. I think we're... I'd never checked the event. Let's check the event real quick, see if that's good. Nope. In which case, I go over here. And there we go. We now have the option to just double the poison. Okay. 22 damage. Cool. Dodge should get around. Shouldn't get around us applying stuff like poison or burn. Prison cultists. I think we just largely rushed the boss, and I think that should be fine. Cover up parts of the machete. Oh, it would have been better to put, like, the, dagger over here. You know what? Let's double your poison, and that should put you on, essentially, a 2-turn timer. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of the static while I can. Because it will keep on growing, and I don't want to deal with that. Yay! Cool. Doesn't really matter what all we do. Bolt of Knives, I guess, is nice because we're doing a bunch of different items. And there we go, we get the cheese. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I wish you have a nice day. Take care.